Good morning, boys and girls. We are delighted that you are here with me again as we read Blotch, A Tale of Forgiveness and Grace, written by Addis and illustrated by Tatio, Viana. We've been following Blotch on his journey and to find out where all the spots come from and how he can get rid of them. So now we travel in chapter 4 to the pointers. Blotch woke early the next morning before his friends or anyone else in Pretend Town was awake. He was eager to continue his journey and find an answer to the problem of the stains. As he rolled up his sleeping bag and packed his backpack, he thought about the people he had met so far and shook his head. I wonder if anyone, anywhere, knows how we could ever get rid of our stains. Surely the king can help me. As he walked down the road that early morning, Blotch thought about his mother, his father, and his brothers. He imagined how wonderful it would be if he found the answer to the stains. He daydreamed of what a happy day it would be when his family could have each one of them finally clean. But Blotch had found no answers on his journey, and the people he had met so far only made him worry that he might never find the answers. But this was no time to give up, because just ahead was another village. Maybe someone there could point him in the right direction. Long before Blotch made it to the village, he could tell that this was no ordinary place. From a distance, he could see that the village was divided by a wide street, running all the way through town. And even though the street was wide and open, there was no one on it. But there were lots of people on either side of it. Reaching the edge of town, Blotch was walking right down the center of that wide open street when he heard a voice from the left side of the road. "What are you doing out there? Get over here, quick!" Blotch looked to his left and saw that the voice came from a young man who had more stains than even the people of Pretend Town. But Blotch walked over to the side of the street just as he was instructed. I'm sorry," Blotch said to the young man. "Is it wrong to walk on the street in this town?" "Well, there's nothing wrong with walking on the street, but I wouldn't do it," the young man said. "It's just not safe." "Not safe," repeated Blotch. That was all he needed to hear. "Well, I won't be here for long then. I'm just on a journey to see if anyone knows how to get rid of our stains." The young man narrowed his eyes and looked right at Blotch. "Getting rid of our stains, eh? I don't know about that, but I do know where they come from." He snarled his lip and pointed to the other side of the street. "From those people over there!" Just then, a new stain appeared on his pointing hand. "See, I told ya!" He was nodding at the new stain. "Welcome to Point City." One person giving stains to another person didn't sound right to Blotch, but he decided to follow his new friend back to his neighborhood just in case. The young man started to explain. "For a long time, we didn't know where the stains came from until one day we realized that the people on the other side of the street were giving them to us." "Can you believe that?" "That is actually pretty hard to believe," said Blotch. I thought our stains came from the things we did wrong. Even if other people could give us stains, why would they? I have no idea, my friend, but those people are sneaky, and they are good at staining us. Every time I think about it, I just want to punch someone in the nose. As he finished his sentence, another giant mark appeared on his arm, right in front of the both of them. "See, you see, they did it again," he cried. He pointed across the street and screamed at nobody in particular. "It's all your fault!" Blotch stared wide-eyed at his new friend. After the young man had calmed down a bit, Blotch began. "Have you ever thought that, well, maybe you might be wrong?" Blotch watched the young man's face redden again. Blotch spoke more quickly now. "See, I don't think the people across the street are causing your stains. I don't think they could put stains on you if they wanted to." The young man looked at Blotch with big eyes, but didn't say a word. So Blotch continued. "I believe our stains don't come from someone else. They come from us." Blotch watched as several new stains appeared over the man's face and neck. "You're one of them!" he finally shouted. "I can't believe I brought you over here. You're one of them!" He was jumping up and down and pointing at Blotch. People from all over his side of the street started running toward Blotch and pointing too. "He's one of them! He's one of them!" They joined in. Everywhere Blotch looked, people were running at him, snarling and shouting and pointing their fingers. He didn't know what to do, so he ran in panic to the other side of the street. Blotch hoped that the people on the other side of the street might be nicer, might protect him from the mob he just left behind. But as soon as he crossed the street, the people from the other side started shouting and pointing and calling him stain thrower. They were just like the people he was running from. Blotch didn't know where to go, so he ran back to the center of the road while people from both sides stood on the edges and pointed at him, blaming him for the stains that were their own fault. Without looking back, Blotch ran away from Point City as fast as he could. Where will Blotch end up? We don't know. Come join me next week, and we'll find out what happens when Blotch continues his journey. God bless you. Bye-bye.